You'll be amazed by this movie. The price of XRP Ripple is going up because BlackRock is the biggest company in the world. You did hear that right. Stop making jokes. Behind the scenes, very bad things are taking place. Everyone knows that XRP Ripple will make the world a better place. BlackRock is also aware of it. Blockchain experts say that the XRP Ripple coin price could go through the roof and reach $1,452 in just a few hours. That's pretty cool, right? Let's figure it out. Let's jump right in. Nota bene. There is a lot of talk that big banks like BlackRock and Fidelity are interested in XRP as an ETF, which is giving the cryptocurrency a lot of new traction. BlackRock has said in public that its current focus is on ETFs for Bitcoin and Ethereum. However, many experts think that XRP is the next big thing. Claims on social media are going around that BlackRock is moving its attention to XRP. Crypto Sensei just tweeted that BlackRock is buying a lot of XRP. At the same time, Edo Farina added fuel to the fire by saying that there are rumors that BlackRock plans to put $9 trillion into XRP. The idea behind the number is clear, even though the number seems too high. What if the biggest asset manager in the world gets involved with XRP? It might change everything. Zeif agreed with this and tweeted, BlackRock CEO explains why XRP will dominate global finance. Crypto Geek added to the rumors by saying that an ETF is a type of financial instrument that works like a stock in that it lets buyers buy and sell assets like stocks or cryptocurrencies through regular brokerage accounts. Institutional and individual buyers could buy shares in an XRP ETF instead of buying XRP directly and having to worry about private keys, security, and storage. This makes it a lot easier for regular buyers like banks, pension funds, and hedge funds to get into XRP. If a big company like BlackRock, Fidelity, or another one released an XRP ETF, institutional investors could pour billions of dollars into it, which could make demand and price go up. Nate Gerasi, head of the ETF store, recently wrote on X that the approval of the XRP ETF is just a matter of time. He said that XRP is the third most valuable cryptocurrency by market capitalization, which makes it a good choice for big asset managers. Franklin Templeton, a company that oversees funds worth $1,500 billion, has already joined the XRP ETF race. And since XRP is worth more than $144 billion on the market, the biggest names in traditional banking are welcome to join. The lack of clarity in regulations was one of the biggest problems with an XRP ETF. But Ripple's recent court win over the SEC has taken away a big obstacle. The original fine that Ripple was facing was $125 million. They were able to lower it to $50 million, which ended the case that had been hanging over XRP for years. Now that regulatory worries are lessened, the chances of business adoption are rising. Even though Jay Jacobs, head of ETFs at BlackRock, has played down the idea of an XRP ETF for now, many experts think that firms like BlackRock will eventually join the market. The XRP community is still very positive, and many people think that an ETF is likely. Locked Barbie tweeted not long ago, "It looks like Elon Musk's dog is going to the SEC. There should be no more scam, waste, or abuse. This is going to be the last nail in the coffin." Even though her tweet was aimed at dogs, shows a bigger change. There should be more openness and responsibility in the crypto space. If XRP can keep its regulatory clarity and keep getting attention from institutions, it will play a bigger role in global finance. The price of XRP might be about to make a huge jump, which makes things even better. Also, don't believe me. Crypto experts and people who work in the field are making big statements that could turn out to be true. You may have seen XRP pump before, but wait until you hear what's next. Don't miss this, I promise. So XRP is once again at the center of crazy price predictions. Both experts and traders say the token is about to go on a rally that has never been seen before. There are a lot of bold predictions in the crypto space, ranging from Jack the Ripper's $10,000 per XRP to XRP BlackRock's $60,000 per XRP, which they say was made by Forbes. According to XRP Dragon, even people who work on Wall Street want the digital asset to reach $8,033. Steph recently shared a chart of XRP's price action that shows a classic bull flag pattern. It is one of the most in-depth analyses I have seen. For people who don't know much about technical analysis, a bull flag is a pattern that shows an asset is leveling off after a big rise before continuing to rise. Steph says that this pattern makes it look like XRP could be going towards $1,452. If it gets there, the price will have gone up by an amazing 72,500% from where it is now. Steph's study looks at how XRP has changed over time, especially its meteoric rise to an all-time high of almost $4 in 2017. XRP has been in a multi-year consolidation phase since then, trading in a range that goes down. However, Steph says that the breakout has now started. XRP's legal clarity after Ripple's SEC win and growing institutional interest have both helped it grow. Tweets like, XRP will explode from EtherWiz and XRP is insanely bullish right now are making people very excited about the price potential of XRP. Levi is going to make some big moves soon, which will add to the excitement. At the same time, Aminix sends a secret message saying, escape the matrix XRP, time is running out. But the most important question is still, is this possible? For the price to go through the roof and reach $1,452 or even the most extreme estimates of $10,000 or $60,000, XRP's market capitalization would have to go through the roof. Some skeptics say that this kind of evaluation is impossible, while others say that the market cap theory is wrong. One big benefit of XRP is that it can be used. There's no denying how excited people are about XRP. It's all there for a big move. Whether it's the predicted 72,500% price rise, the bull flag breakout, or the possible BlackRock accumulation. If big companies really start to use XRP and an ETF is accepted, prices could reach levels that most traders today wouldn't even think are possible. We also can't ignore the fact that Ripple is becoming more and more important in the banking world. This could make the price of XRP go through the roof. That sounds crazy, right? But Ripple is working behind the scenes to build partnerships, make sure regulations are clear, and place itself as the backbone of global finance. That could be the best sign of a bull market we've ever seen. Since more and more big banks are starting to use Ripple, there is a lot of talk that the price of XRP is about to go through the roof. The CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, recently revealed that more than 100 banks have agreed to use XRP for transactions, a development that could directly put SWIFT's control over global payments at risk. A famous money expert named Jake Claver has made things even more exciting by saying that big banks are trying XRP for real-time payments. He thinks that this acceptance will bring a lot of money to the XRP ledger, which could move assets worth $500 billion. Claver says people who didn't believe XRP would play a part in institutional finance are now seeing a change happen in real time. XRP's real-world usefulness is what could cause its price to skyrocket. XRP is constantly fixing problems in the financial sector, which is different from most cryptocurrencies that are based on speculation. SWIFT and other old cash and cross-border payment methods are slow, expensive, and not very useful anymore. As an alternative, XRP can settle deals in seconds for a lot less money. If big banks and other financial companies fully use XRP, the price of the asset will go through the roof. XRP is used as a bridge currency every time a transaction is made on the XRP ledger. This makes foreign payments more liquid and smoother. This feature could make institutions that deal